Good old mic check before we go live. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Howdy doody everyone, welcome. Hope everyone is having a good day today. We are 11 minutes and 50 seconds this way. 11 minutes and 50 seconds away from the start of the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase. Let me do this, hold on. Let me do some movie magic. Bonk. 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 Where's my chat? Stream chat. There we go. Hold on. Maybe that? That might work. How you all doing, everyone? Yeah. Everyone coming in here thinking, we might get some Crash Bandicoot. Don't expect Crash Bandicoot. We know Activision is going to be here with Activision Blizzard Diablo 4. Leaked out earlier this morning that you can sign up for the test or the beta. And there seems to be some rumblings of Overwatch 2 going free to play, so I assume that's probably going to be announced here as well. But apart from that, I don't think we're going to be getting any other things from Activision. Who knows, but I'm going to keep it at like 0% chance. I don't know, can I fix this chat? Hold on, let me see if I can fix this chat. I can. I probably just broke it. We'll see. But we've got 10 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Who we got in here? Let's see. We got Matthew in here. We got Dark Ebod, Dark 3 Bod. We got Mark in here. We got Clobo. We got Cameron. We got DJ Donnelly. We got Carson X. Hello, how you doing? We got Jamie. How you doing? Burning Motor. Good to see you as always. Enjoying your day off. Nice, nice. We got Creo in here. How you doing? I'm pretty excited for this. The PlayStation State of Play wasn't for me last week. I know a lot of people enjoyed that. Summer Games Fest, there was a few cool sci-fi games in there for me, but there wasn't really much. Kind of slowed down halfway through. And then, as an Xbox person, I think this is going to be the best show of the week. I don't think we have anything after this. There's no EA Play this year. There's no Ubisoft Forward. I think there's a PC Gamer show, but those are usually a little bit on the boring side. But yeah, we should have a good... It's an hour and a half, so we should have, you know, a good chunk of stuff. Phil Spencer has said it's mainly gameplay, which is always nice to hear. And we know we're getting Starfield. How was my birthday yesterday? It was all good. Thanks for asking, Alien. All cool. In fact, I had some Xbox donuts. So when will likely Crash be announced new game? I mean, there's a chance that Gamescom. There's a chance that it just gets announced on a random day. There's always the chance of that. But Gamescom, if it's like still like far back in development, could be the Game Awards at the end of the year. There is rumors of a PlayStation showcase, but I'd assume that would be centered just around God of War. But there could be like another showcase, like I think we got one last year where it was the announcement of Spider-Man 2 and the Wolverine game and a bunch of other stuff coming. There might be something like that where we might see something. But other than that, who knows? Do we have any actual volume on this thing? There's a small beat. I'm going to leave the volume here and we'll always, as always, we'll adjust when it actually starts. I appreciate that, Clobo. Ubisoft Plus, there are rumors of Ubisoft Plus launching on Xbox but also being part of Game Pass. No doubt we'll get like a big third-party game coming out this year straight onto Game Pass. I'm holding out hope that it's Gotham Knights, but I don't really see that happening. Yeah, there were some rumors yesterday. Some rumors sparked off from, I want to say they're called like MVG, who's a game developer, basically saying they heard rumblings that a Banjo-Kazooie remaster, I believe is what they said was happening. Who knows? You had the Xbox donuts, how was it? Did it light up in green? So I had them last year. It's just a normal donut with a chocolate filling, but with like an Xbox logo on the top. There were Forza ones as well, but I didn't have them. Hey, there's actually subtitles in live streams. Oh yeah, there's like the auto-generated. I don't think I can bring up subtitles this time because it's a live stream on Twitch. Because there's a premiere for this on YouTube, but usually premieres are pre-recorded stuff. I don't know. And the subtitles last time were very glitchy. Speaking of glitchy here, they were not showing up the right thing. So if you want subtitles, try the YouTube subtitles and hopefully they don't fail you. But I can't bring them up on the stream this time. Having spaghetti and Texas toast for dinner tonight. I don't know what Texas toast is, but it sounds pretty nice. Should have baked the signature Bo brownies. Is there any chance they'll tease Spyro? There's more chance of Crash than Spyro, for sure. I don't think we're getting a Spyro anytime soon, personally. Spaghetti's your favourite food? Nice. So I think they're going to open this with Starfield. I think Todd Howard will probably come out. We've got hopefully some Redfall. New My Hero game news? I'm not sure about that. There's rumours that, I'm not a big fan of Persona, but I don't know anything about Persona, but there's a rumour that Persona 4 and 5 are going to be announced coming to Xbox. I think if the donuts lit up, they'd be radioactive. Yeah. Hey Viperian, how you doing? This is a 90-minute live stream. So we've got an hour and a half going. That is a lot of time to fill. I'm hoping they fill it better than the Summer Games Fest, because halfway through that we got like a 5-minute advert for The Rock basically showing off his energy drink and showing off the Black Adam trailer, which was the thing that got me copyright struck. Everything else was fine except for the Black Adam trailer, which I'm pretty sure I muted. But yeah, this is 90 minutes. Overdose basically. So Jeff Keighley just tweeted out that there is a surprise guest that is going to be making an appearance before the show, I think, to everyone in the audience. Chances are that's probably Hideo Kojima. And they also, I want to say it was maybe Jez Corden or Jeff Grubb or someone like that, said the rumor is Kojima will reveal his new, or won't reveal his new game, but he'll come on stage and he'll be like, I'm doing something with Xbox, but they won't announce the game, and that's why Kojima wanted to pull the article that Tom Henderson put up about the Overdose game, because it's not ready to be shown. Who knows? We're only literally 4 minutes and 2 seconds away from finding out. Love to see Banjo return. Those were classic games. Yeah, I think we'll eventually get like a remaster of one. And then maybe they'd be like, okay, let's see how the remaster does, then do a new game. Xbox doesn't technically own Crash yet. The deal has not gone through. It can't go through until at least July, when the fiscal year starts. But it could be going through this year, maybe next year. We don't really know, but it can't go through until at least July, I believe, when the fiscal year starts, because that's when the deal was made for. But it has to be done by next July. Imagine if Wumpa League is actually Crash vs Spyro game. That'd be pretty cool. No PS4 games. This is Xbox and Bethesda. Xbox stuff only. I mean, there's chances that we'll get like third-party announcements that will eventually, like, that will be on PlayStation as well, but they won't advertise that here. Hopefully the new rumored Crash game will be a good game, fingers crossed. Yeah, I mean, hopefully whatever it is, the multiplayer game, from the sounds of it, it sounds pretty fun. But when we've seen games like that before, like, the first one that comes to my mind is Bleeding Edge. That game died, like, within a week. So hopefully it has a long life to it. I'm watching the stream while in the barber shop and still waiting for someone to finish getting my haircut. So once I get in the chair, I may have to leave the stream. No worries, King Alien. Hope you get a good trim. The surprise game is Crash Twinsanity Remake. So many people want that. I don't know why. "41 days. Your friends Joe and Peanut aren't able to join the stream, so keeping that update on Discord. Nice. If Crash is announced, will it be PS4 too? I would assume so. Whatever new Crash gets announced will be on a PlayStation platform, for sure, until the deal goes through. Whether it comes to PS4, a lot of games are dropping last gen and are sticking to Series X, S, and PS5, so there's always the chance that it's next gen only, but I feel like a Crash game probably is fine on the old platforms. Are we in sync? On my end, it's on like... Oh no, we're in sync. It was just my computer being my computer. You think you're the so many people? Will the new Crash game come to Switch? If the Switch can handle it. A lot of games are skipping Switch nowadays, or are going to cloud only on Switch because the Switch is dated at this point in time. I'm excited for the RE4 remake. Personally, no. I'm not really a Resident Evil fan. I've only watched people play the last two. And I've only watched those because they're kind of a different style in the game. First person seems a little bit more up my alley than the old third person versions. But here we go. 15 seconds and it begins. We'll adjust the audio. This music does sound pretty quiet, but that might just be this quietness of the audio. I feel like it's too early to drop the last gen consoles if a game like Crash gets released. Yeah, games like Crash, I think, probably will still make it. If you're under 18, it's probably because of Scorn, which got leaked out before this. Starting off with Redfall.
Rumor has it something's off at the church. There's blood in the baptismal font, and pastor's gone missing. And my genius plan was to investigate it. Alone.
Hopefully that audio is alright for you. You can hear that fine. It is a little bit quiet, but hopefully it should be loud enough.
Of course. Don't stress, Layla.
I'm super excited for Redfall. It sounds like it might be a Borderlands style game.
Oh, shit.
Plus it's Arcane, and Arcane have been pretty much on a good streak recently with Prey and Deathloop.
He is the word and the shadow. I've seen the movement in the dark. I've seen the shadow. I see you.
Oh, Lord!
Oh.
I'll bite out your heart.
Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God.
Okay. Like,
Oh, shit, there's more!
doesn't look anything special yet, I will say. But we've only shot like 2 vampires. Oh, teammate coming in.
Jacob! Oh, thank God.
Come on, let's find the others and beat feet.
Keep expecting evil within 3.
You know, Redfall used to look like it was straight out of a postcard. A picturesque island off the coast of Massachusetts. The bustling historic downtown. The seafront.
I think that's a vending machine, like a weapons vending machine then in the background.
And these aren't just trashy movie vampires. These monsters blocked out the sun and pushed back all the water. Totally cut us off from the outside world. Gotta admit though, if I have to be stuck on an island full of vampires, I'm glad it's with y'all.
Feelings mutual, I guess.
Aw, thanks, Jacob. We've also got Remy,
Sniper.
our engineer genius, and her little robot buddy.
Of course, gotta have like a hunter character with a pet of some kind.
And our resident expert on all things creepy.
I prefer the term cryptozoologist, but to each their own.
I feel like that
Last
might be
but
my
not
class.
least, yours truly. I
Oh,
have
this
these
looks kind of cool.
powers.
We've been digging for answers but haven't found much beyond blood and death. Luckily, the vampires and their sycophants aren't discreet about where they like to nest. I'd bet the answers we need are inside those tourist traps turned fortresses.
Get Back for Blood vibes, yeah. Back for Blood, Left 4 Dead kind of vibe, but maybe with a sort of looter shooter twist on it, I think. That was the rumours that it was going to be sort of a looter shooter. But any game that you can play at least 2-player, 4-player co-op,
straight at him or just slip past.
Is always
Let's just get this done. On my
probably going to be
mark.
pretty fun.
Oh shit, blood bag! They know we're here. Look alive. This one.
I'm hoping I can change the FOV because the guns are a little bit too close. Oh, what the hell? Got like an electric spear. I'm hoping there's a lot of like upgrades and gadgets and skills to use for sure.
My cryptid hunter's intuition tells me there's a nest nearby.
You're what?
Jeff, that's not a thing.
Found something.
Oh, now I simply must go in there.
What is that? Where does it go?
Oh, what?
Some kind of collective consciousness.
That's impossible.
This is like the upside down.
There's the movie theater. I used to come here all the time. Why'd they have to mess this up for me? Ah, shit.
Look alive.
It'll collapse any second.
Run!
For fun and like I'm all for it. 2023. I think that had been announced already, hadn't it? Bethesda had said it's been pushed back. Imagine we get Banjo-Kazooie gets a remake. That is the rumor. Oh, is this Silk Song? This was leaked out by the person who just came out of nowhere and leaked a bunch of stuff. Spider-Verse song. That's where it sounded familiar from. Gotta get that Xbox Game Pass plug. Apparently the DLC for this is going to be on Game Pass. I've not played Hollow Knight. I've heard nothing but good things, and everyone seems to be clamoring to get their hands on this DLC. Or is it a standalone game? I'm not. It might be a standalone game. So a sequel. I'm not very good at these kind of games. That's probably why I don't play them. I only barely managed to get through Ori and the Blind Forest. These games just too hard for me. But it looks super cool. Hollow Knight Silk Song. Xbox Game Pass. There you go. Play it day one with Game Pass. That's going to appear after every single trailer, isn't it? Play it day one with Game Pass. World premiere. Console launch exclusive. Gotta get those buzzwords in. Squanch Games.
Selling humans as drugs. You're the only one that can stop them.
Isn't this
Realize
the...
we're gonna have to take out the entire alien drug cartel.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is the developer from Rick and Morty. They set up this looks weird.
Space?
Everybody lives in space, including you. All right, you're a bounty hunter now. You gotta help me rescue my friends. They're Gatlians, just like me.
What is this?
Hey, why are you squeezing me so tight? How about a little dinner first and some bubble bath maybe first? Look at us, blasting away.
Okay, this looks like it's gonna be quite fun.
Oh yeah, that's one of my children. They die fast. Don't worry, it's easy to make more.
This reminds me of Journey. Is it called Journey to the Savage Planet?
Everyone, fight each other!
Oh yeah. Talking Guns, I'm sold. What is it called? High on Life. mean, it looks super weird, but it kind of looks super funny.
Well, now I can.
What? October 2022, Game Pass. Play it day one with Game Pass. Yep, we'll get ready to see that a bunch. Yeah, Journey to the Savage Planet meets Grounded in No Man's Sky. Yeah.
Welcome to the Xbox Bethesda Games Showcase. Today, we're doing something we've never done before. For the first time ever, our entire show is focused on games you can play over the next 12 months. You're going to see more gameplay than we've ever had in a show. Industry-defining racing experiences, gripping narratives, compelling strategy titles, and my favorite, the most anticipated open-world RPG of the last 20 years.
Starfield, baby.
All playable in the year ahead. And the best part is, with the Xbox, you'll be able to play those games in more ways than ever before. You can play on your console, PC, or on the go with Xbox Cloud Gaming.
The people who make Rick and Morty made that game.
When you want. Today, we're going to show you more than 30 titles that are coming to Game Pass. And that is on top of the hundreds of titles coming to members over the next year.
Whew.
Our next announcement shows that the benefits of Game Pass go well beyond the console. We are thrilled to be working with an iconic team that has built some of the most played, most watched franchises in the entire world. And now, all Game Pass members will be able to unlock the benefits for these incredible games on PC and mobile.
For over a decade, players have created a thriving culture of competition and creativity around our games. From clutch plays with friends to unforgettable moments in esports,
League of Legends,
to amazing creations that have blown our minds.
Welcome to Game Pass.
Our community has continually taken Riot Games to new heights. Today, we're proud to invite the Xbox community into that world. We're bringing our biggest PC and mobile games to Game Pass. Subscribers will unlock every champion on League and Wild Rift, all Valorant agents, select cards and Legends of Runeterra.
I mean, I don't play these games, but this is pretty huge, right?
Tactics. And that's just the start. Thank you for coming on this journey with us, and welcome to Riot Games.
That seems like a big announcement. Do you have to buy individual characters in Valorant and League of Legends?
Home sweet home.
So if you get them all for free just by playing Game Pass? 30 titles, yeah. We're going to be seeing that day one on Game Pass screen a lot during this. Really excited for the game Multiverses. Multiverses is so fun. I'm gonna make a video on it soon, but I played the alpha. It's so good. One character is worth like $10, and now everyone, yeah, I thought that was the case. All champions unlocked, all agents in Valorant, and all the other stuff in the other games. This is a massive get for Game Pass PC, and I doubt League of Legends and Valorant are ever gonna come to console, but maybe this opens the door for like streaming it to console. I have no idea what any of these characters are. Valorant looks super cool, but I think someone who doesn't have a PC, you can't play it. I'd be curious to see what Twitter's reaction to this is. It was a big thing. I mean, you can't argue that Game Pass isn't the best deal in gaming. Like a big deal, yeah. Coming this winter, so it's not available just yet, but by the end of the year.
I'm sorry, Amicia.
Plague's Tale Requiem?
He's not dead yet. The macula's not just in Hugo's blood. It concerns everybody.
This is a
And it
very
can
quiet
change
trailer.
Everything. No. Rotten flesh. You don't. I'm tired of being afraid. I'll show them that it's over.
It does look fun. It kind of gives me
See, they're nothing.
Assassin's Creed vibes, but I assume it's more linear. Like old school Assassin's Creed.
You are not them. What is wrong with me? Hugo. Come on. Do it. Quick.
Available 2022. That's, I don't think they had said it was 2022 yet. That's cool. Play day one with Game Pass. Oh, Xbox Game Studio presents Forza Motorsport. Alright. Haven't played a motorsport since 4. I think Horizon kind of took off and kind of was a bit more fun, but hey, there's no reason not to dive into these now on Game Pass. I feel like these trailers have got quieter. So do let me know if I need to tweak it again, but maybe that's just me. I think this is gonna be definitely a trailer to go back on YouTube, crank it up to 4K, because the compression through the stream, through their my stream, is probably not doing any of these things justice. But these are always like spectacles in terms of look, and I believe Xbox consoles. Are we skipping last gen? I think we might be
Forza
skipping last gen.
Motorsport is back. I'm Dan Greenwald, GM of Motorsport, and I'm joined by Chris Sasaki,
Wait, did they have a date?
director
I didn't.
at Turn 10. Forza is known for its photoreal beauty and state-of-the-art immersion. Built from the ground up to showcase the Xbox Series
Spring
X
2023.
and S consoles,
That was what was rumored.
including techniques like real-time ray tracing on track.
I think that's why we haven't
This
seen
is
the
most
Horizon
technically
DLCs yet.
advanced racing game ever
One for
made.
summer, one at the end of
Today,
the year.
we're excited to show you the all-new Forza Motorsport. Welcome to Maple Valley.
Oh, I love
This
Maple
track
Valley
has
track.
been a fan favorite since the original Motorsport launched back in 2005.
I don't remember having a river
For the first time in Forza Motorsport,
or a
fully
bit of
dynamic
water.
time of day brings Maple Valley to life in stunning detail. What you are seeing is an in-engine gameplay demo presented using a single camera with no cuts. Let's jump in with the M8.
They love doing this stuff with Forza, don't they? Let's jump into Dave driving the BMW, and then we're going to go back 2 places, and now we're driving with Amy, who's
Completely overhauled the driving experience.
sounds good.
This includes
Must
a
just be in
48
my ears.
times improvement in the fidelity of our physics simulation.
The Plague's Tale Requiem trailer sounded like it went very
Let's
quiet.
advance time of day here and look at the world details. Everything you see is new and has been captured with photogrammetry and 3D material scans.
Again, yeah, I think this is something where you need to like
Rendering and procedural generation
not see it in a stream.
bring a new level of realism to the track. you can see the beautiful fall colors of Maple Valley. The grass, rocks, 3D vegetation, skies and clouds, they all demonstrate a generational leap in beauty and detail. Let's advance time again. You are looking at our all-new dynamic time of day. This is a fundamental system to the new Forza Motorsport, and like weather, is available on every track. These new simulation details add further depth, drama, and dynamics to the racing experience. In addition to our dynamic time of day, Forward Plus lighting and physically based lights come together to deepen the realism and immersion in the world. Changes in the time of day also change ambient temperatures, which affect track surface temps. Grip
I wonder like how much of this is like due to Playground Games iterating on Horizon.
Let's head to the pits. We've added features that players have been asking for. Tire and fuel management, multiple tire compounds, and new depth in car building create the ultimate racing.
They have some characters like Rick. I think Rick has been data mined in Multiverses. I don't know about Morty or Samurai Jack, but I think Rick is definitely going to be there. There was some Rick and Morty stuff in the closed alpha with like the tutorial. You have to fight Mr. Meeks.
Complex self-reflection is a place where ray tracing really shines. Car damage is a racing reality. In Forza Motorsport,
this might just be that because we're watching this through a stream, but I feel like Horizon 5 looked better than this.
You can see here some of the new details in the directionality of damage, how the paint peels away at exposed and raised edges, in the wheel abrasions, and even in the dirt buildup.
Can you add tornadoes?
Using the power of the Xbox Series X and S consoles.
Okay, that's better. That looks better.
Feel more connected. Cars reflecting onto other cars. Cars reflect in their own mirrors, bodywork, brake rotors, and wings. Things just feel more natural, more real. We believe that the accuracy of our overhauled physics, the beauty of our cars and tracks, our new dynamic time of day, advanced car damage, and real-time ray tracing on track lead to a generational leap in immersion. This is the all-new Forza
Motorsport. Cool. I mean, I'll play it. It's in Game Pass. Are we going to get the DLC for Horizon straight away? Microsoft's longest running franchise celebrates its 40th anniversary. Minesweeper? Oh, Flight Simulator. You can fly that now. That's pretty jokes. I dived into this when it first came into console. But it just kind of feels like a game that you play once. For me, if you're not into like planes heavily, you play it once, you're like, this is cool. And then you're done with it. But I think you can add tornadoes to this one. I'm surprised there weren't helicopters in at launch. The sky is calling. Flight Simulator. November 22nd, 2022. If you want to head to the National Air and Space Museum, you're going to be Steven Universe. I think he's a support character. What is this? Oh, the Pelican is coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's pretty cool. It'd be really cool if they added the Halo ring. But I don't think that's what this is. But can you just... They're gonna add like space flight into Microsoft? Or could you get this Hyper 4? Free add-on available today, Halo Infinite. That's pretty cool. Starfield for the end? I think it'll be probably like one before the end. I feel like maybe. I feel like there's probably a surprise for the end.
Which one's your favorite?
Overwatch 2. Free to play.
Mine's Tracer. She's like
In Multiverse, yeah. Steven Universe is a support character in Multiverses. I didn't see many people play as him.
Before me, I see the future. Human. Machine. You know there's more out there, don't you?
Like, I'm glad this is going free to play, or at least on Game Pass, because if the rumor's right, it just doesn't look different to Overwatch 1. No banjo as of yet, no. New character, that's Junk Queen, is it?
One punch is all I need.
One punch is all I need. Do you remember when everyone thought Terry Crews was going to be Doomfist? Free to play, there we go.
Work, team. Keep it moving.
I cannot wait to push.
Yippee-ki-yay! Boom, baby!
check me out. Do something!
I guess that's one way to like sort of get people in after thinking, hey, is anyone actually going to buy Overwatch 2 if it looks very much like Overwatch 1? But I'm curious to see how they're going to put microtransactions, battle pass, buy skins from the store. I'm definitely going to hop in now. I was not going to buy Overwatch 2, but seeing as it's free to play and early access begins October 4th, I will hop into that. Meet Overwatch's newest hero. This is the character we just saw, Junk Queen. Or maybe it's not the Junk Queen.
No wastelander has ever made it to the reckoning before. But here I am. A free-for-all with zero rules. And the survivor gets the throne.
The Junker King.
Welcome back, Junker.
King Howell has never lost. Not in 13 years of rule.
On the battlefield.
Not until today.
Overwatch is coming to this Nintendo Switch as well. Nice. Was the first one on Switch? Junk Queen.
Did you really think this would be a fair fight?
I wasn't sure. It didn't look like the images I remember seeing of her, but hey. Xbox consoles again. Is that not last gen? I don't know. World premiere. Ooh, Xbox Game Studios presents Mad Maggie of Oxide Games. New turn-based strategy. That's where I turn off, unfortunately, when it says turn-based strategy, but
some well known, some lost to time. But what about the history that could have been if you were...
Is this Humankind?
How would you reshape the world?
Again? We saw this at Summer Game Fest.
What would you tell? And when your people speak, would you listen?
I was like, what? I recognize this voice actor, and I realized it's the person who does Lakshmi in, well, he used to do Lakshmi in Destiny before that character got killed off.
History is filled with moments.
Age of Empires 4? Is it Age of Empires 4?
But these,
I thought they were called World's End, not Oxide Games. Oh, it's something completely. It's Aura. History Untold. Well, there we go. Aura. Coming to PC Game Pass. Okay.
It's good to be here, celebrating
Bethesda
what's
time.
going to be our biggest year yet. That includes a few of the projects being developed across Bethesda's 8 studios, starting with Redfall, and the world's first look at gameplay earlier in the show. Redfall is from the studio that brought us Dishonored and Prey. It's got so much of Arcane's DNA coursing through its veins.
It looks super fun.
Compelling heroes, open world campaign, deep customization. Solo or with friends, we can't wait for you to play Redfall when it releases early next year.
We getting
If you're looking for
Starfield now?
something to sink your teeth into right now, we've got the Elder Scrolls Online, where you can adventure alongside one of the biggest and most welcoming
We're
communities.
only half
in
an hour
gaming.
into this, and I feel like this has
year's
already
ZeniMax Online
beaten
Studios
the other
is
two
taking you
showcases.
somewhere that has never been explored in any Elder Scrolls game. The Elder Scrolls Online High Isle comes to Xbox next week.
For generations, the bread
Turn-based and strategy are your two weaknesses when playing games, or maybe Ava will be for you. Turn-based is a no-go for me. Strategy, I don't mind strategy, but yeah, turn-based is just not for me.
Sinister plot stoke the flames of war.
So Bethesda and their indie games, Fallout 4.
Sits the Ascendant Lord.
I wonder if we'll get the new map shown for Fallout 76. I believe that's coming this year. High Isle is next week. Again, Xbox consoles. I don't know what that means. Is that so they don't have to say if it's coming to last gen?
Fallout turns 25 this year. As we celebrate the legacy of this storied franchise, Bethesda Games Studios takes Fallout 76 players out of Appalachia for the first time
Oh, here we go.
and
Here's the
returns
new map.
to a beloved location. Expeditions The Pit is coming this September.
I think this is where I'm going to hop back in. I've tried to get back in, it's just too overwhelming at this point. But I really liked this game when it first came out.
Come join us at the pit.
Your arrival's the first good news we've had in a while. It might not look like much. This place
Yeah, I
is
played this
our
game like
home,
crazy.
and together we
Fell
can
off of it, came back for when they added all the story missions and like NPCs, and just couldn't get back into it. But I think a new map will sort of be a good fresh start.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely.
I'm not even going to bother muting any of these things. I'm sure they'll get copyright struck anyway.
So maybe I'll see you there. We can forget all our troubles, forget all our cares. So go downtown. Things will be great.
This is going to get you back into Fallout 76 too, yeah. I just really liked it because it was a multiplayer Fallout, and that's what everyone hated about it. I just wish there had been a little bit better, like PvP. If you wanted to fight someone, you had to shoot them first, and then they had to shoot you back or something, or they had to confirm it. It was weird. I was hoping they would introduce like a full like PvP server, but they never did. But also, it doesn't exist in the game anymore. But the Battle Royale in Fallout 76 was actually pretty fun. Wait, is there a rumor of a new Banjo? A rumor came up yesterday that there might be a remake.
Bethesda Games
Yeah,
Studios has
so,
been busy,
but
and not just with Fallout
I don't
76.
know.
After defining the role-playing genre with hits like Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim,
Finished the whole
3,
game
and
5 months ago.
Fallout 4,
Oof.
they're going even bigger with Starfield.
Here we
Later
go.
in the show,
The big
my good
one.
friend Todd Howard will be here to reveal more
Oh.
of their next epic.
Later in the show. Here we go, the Hot Wheels DLC. Yeah, I'm not crazy about Fallout 76, but I'm glad to see the support for this thing. Yeah, it's nice that they were like, we're not going to give up on this. We're going to go hard and give you all the content that you wanted. I'm definitely going to be covering this on the channel when it launches, probably in the next week or two, I would assume. This is going to be super fun. And I'm hoping with the Events Lab they add in a track creator. That'd be pretty cool. But I never played the Hot Wheels DLC in 3, so I'm excited to give this a go. Everyone says it was the best thing, the best DLC they've had in one of these games. You gotta go to bed now, so have a good day, everyone. Thank you very much for hanging out, Carson X. Have a good night. Yeah, this looks super fun. I just hopped back into Forza Horizon like a couple of months ago. I was playing a lot. And the Bone Shaker is still #1 in A-Race Road. Boom. 19th of July. Okay, not that long to wait though. Hey Lola, how you doing? I want to see if the first 2 Banjo titles were the same.
My dad tells stories of a terrible war that happened across the sky. Heroes fought and died to give us a chance to start over.
Is this Arc 2?
All that I know from their Earth are the creatures
this is
that
Arc
sent
2.
along with us.
Such a way it would bring the best qualities out of those games and set it well.
Here on Arad,
True
every
follow
day
up.
is a
Yeah,
fight to
I
survive.
agree. Really want to try the Forza Horizon, but there are too many games. But I'm definitely going to be hopping into the Hot Wheels DLC for sure. There he is, good old Vin. It's all about family. MisterBo had the review of anything interesting yet? Redfall, we've got gameplay of, Forza Motorsport, the Hot Wheels DLC, Arc 2's release date of 2023, Plague Tale, everything of Riot Games coming to Game Pass, so you get all the characters and pretty much all their games for free. Arc 2. So I get a Banjo remake more than the Last of Us 1 remake.
When the gods first emerged,
Another one from Kepler.
below, we saw them as
A44.
Instead, they unleashed a pestilence on our world.
What is
Who
this?
knows if you can kill a god? I, for one, intend to find out.
I don't think we've seen this before. This looks weird as well. This looks mildly interesting. I'm kind of getting Forspoken vibes from this, but I'm a little bit more interested than this. I feel like the faces in the Last of Us remake look worse, to be honest. Always happens, to be honest. Yeah, some, like, obviously there's an improvement with the Last of Us remake compared to the original, but the original still looks pretty decent. Flintlock, Siege of Dawn. Have we seen that before? I don't know. Early 2023. On Game Pass. Man, there's going to be too many games to play next year. Way too many games. Especially at the beginning of the year. Like, we got Jedi Fallen Order coming out. Starfield, Redfall. Mojang. This is the new RTS. I think Jez or someone revealed. Forspoken meets Godfall. Yeah, it definitely had that Godfall kind of vibe.
Hold great power.
I believe this is an RTS strategy kind of game.
Into our shared story. Some legends tell of peace and the beauty of simplicity.
I was kind of hoping we get like Minecraft Dungeons 2.
Some tell of danger.
Looks weird but interesting.
And the end of all things.
Scorn is definitely a game I will give a miss.
But the legends we hold dearest are legends of hope, of creativity, and of bravery. And friendships that change the world forever.
I wonder if this will be like multiplayer battles, strategy style kind of game, or if it's just fully single player.
United by
Minecraft Legends, I think this is rumored to be called. Okay, this looks kind of fun. Yeah, this looks kind of cool. This is not what I was expecting this to be. Yeah, Minecraft Legends. Someone found the Twitter account like last week. New action strategy game coming 2023. I will definitely give that a go. If it's anything like Dungeons in terms of it just being fun, like that should be a lot of fun. Telltale one did look a bit weird. Minecraft Dungeons was just, if you like those kind of dungeon crawler Diablo type games, it was actually really, really good. Just didn't have enough content.
I remember when you first arrived.
Piper.
You made quite the entrance.
It's not. What is this? This Journey to the Savage Planet 2 or something? No.
You wanted to make a new life for yourself.
Does look neat. Cool beans for Minecraft. I'm not sure what this is. Looks kind of fun. I'm not really a fan of like making crops and stuff like that, but kind of gives me Slime Launcher vibes. Fortnite Mega Edition. Like if Banjo 1 and 2 remade in a way with a bunch of additional content that wasn't the OG, including new levels, like collection seems justified. Yeah.
I'm sure we can get to the bottom of
It's
this
4-player. Is this by the people who made
together.
that mining game? Lightyear Frontier. I don't know what that mining game is. It was like you were 4 like dwarf kind of people on mining rocks on the planet. It kind of had that kind of vibe to it. I don't know if it's the same dev. What the hell is this? Roguelike action. Kind of reminds you of that Mars game. Oh, Astroneer? That one? Gunfire Reborn, coming October 2022. Again, Game Pass. Maybe give that one a go. I'll see. That kind of felt like it had Borderlands like vibes in terms of actual gameplay. I don't know what the gameplay was. I mean, I'm intrigued.
Hello? Anyone here?
Roguelike shooter. I like roguelites.
I got a bad feeling about this.
This looks cool. Oh. I am all up for this.
I found the first piece. There must be more. That's him.
I like the haunted house kind of vibes.
I can guide you through his memories.
I wish I got 100 quid for saying Game Pass. It's almost got like, in a weird way, Ori vibes. Also like with... I don't know, this looks super fun. This is gonna be like every time you die, you like... The Last Case of Benedict Fox. Sign me up. I will 100% play that. Looks really cool, sort of like the game.
Bonjour everyone. I am excited to be here today.
You saw this last year.
More about
This is the one where it's got like the drawn art style, I think.
As Dust Falls.
Reminds me of Inside. Yeah, it definitely had the Inside vibes. That's what I was trying to think of.
Interactive experience.
Inside, but like with the backgrounds kind of reminded me of Ori.
Because stories are brilliant, universal
Looks fun
tools
to
that
play
help
with a
us
good story.
understand
Yeah.
the heartbreaking beauty of life.
It has like haunted house kind
This
of
game is an
cool
uncompromising
vibes to
tale
it.
of family, resilience, and sacrifice.
Kind of like some
Written
Cthulhu stuff
like
as well,
a
maybe.
prestige TV show with a unique motion graphic novel style that triggers the imagination.
Yeah, this definitely has a weird look to it,
This
but
is an interactive story powered by video games that gives you agency over the lives of far from perfect human beings. This is a thought-provoking experience you can play with people you love, discover insights about each other, and create shared memories. As Dust Falls is an emotional experience that we hope will leave a mark with everyone who plays it.
For most people, Turok is just a pit stop.
just fixing something.
Your idea?
Do I have a Discord? Yeah, it should be linked in the description below. Fingers crossed.
But for us, it felt like a trap.
There's enough cash in that safe to put the last few weeks behind us.
I might give this a go. I think the art style makes it seem a bit weird, but
We've been in the wrong place forever.
Sometimes doing the right thing is doing the wrong thing.
Got eyes on two hostages.
we like this indie games like Little Nightmares. We just run around and interact with stuff.
It's okay.
Have I played Little Nightmares? I have not, but I've heard nothing but good things about like games like Little Nightmares. I really, really liked Inside, and I'm excited for the new one from some of them called Somerville.
But they all lead back to Two Rock.
But yeah, this has got a unique style to it.
Hey there.
Evening. Hey, Sam.
Say, you haven't seen three fellas in a blue pickup, have you?
Nope. Been here all day.
It's sort of
How
just
you liking
weird
the
thinking
desert
that this
dream?
is a game.
Oh, can't complain.
Can I ask what brings you to Two Rock?
Every family has secrets. I'm liking how many branching paths there look to be. Again, it's going to be on Game Pass, so I got nothing to lose. Oh, it's got multiplayer as well? Alright. And it's 19th of July, not long. I might see, maybe play that in multiplayer. See how that works. Played Little Nightmares, has a good game, really awesome horror atmosphere to it. I think I've seen someone streaming it for a bit. Join 10 million players. The action battle royale beloved worldwide. Naraka? Take on up to 60. Alright, this has vibes of the other game that was shown off at the PlayStation State of Play last year that was only on PlayStation, which was like third person action battle royale, which looked super intriguing. So I might give this a go. Depending on how it plays. Can't remember what that State of Play game was called. Womp League, what do you think? No. No Womp League. No Crash Bandicoot here. Little Nightmares only shitting. They're really good, though I haven't played them in a while. Hack and slash battle royale, why not? June 23rd. That's next week after next. Naraka Blade Point. I'll give that a go. Why not? That's the power of Xbox Game Pass. World premiere. Your neighbour's cat decided to come into your room and take your headphones out of your laptop. Oh no. What is this? This looks like that game Rock of Ages. Is it? Hey Rezaran, have Avowed or Out of Worlds 2 been reviewed yet? I don't think we're getting either of those here, unfortunately. Certainly not Out of Worlds 2. But there are some like rumblings that Avowed probably isn't going to be here either. Pentiment. Oh, that was the game that Jez Corden was on about. Aight. From the person who made Disco Elysium, I believe.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky fruit
Just grounded. Yeah. He's a frequent visitor. He's not my cat, but he might as well be. Are we finally getting the full release of this? Because I've been waiting. I played it when it first went into early access, but I was like, I'll wait until we get the full game before I dive into this properly.
Has any other information, please contact the police department. Hello, micro friends. Great news.
Yeah, that is the Just Shoya project,
But that can be repaired.
which has been like rumored for a very long time.
First, you will need to survive the yard against terrifying insects and treacherous wastelands.
We're about just 50 minutes into this. We've got like another half an hour to go, so we've probably got like a few more things before Starfield.
Is a little rusty, but with a little maintenance.
I'm really hoping we get some sort of Halo thing here, just because that game has been for like the last couple of months.
Or something terminates your tiny existence.
Yeah, from like people I've watched on YouTube who played the previews, they've been saying like it's got better and better and it's really good, but I've just been waiting for like the full version, which this is. Is it soon? September. Alright. I don't think there's anything else releasing like in the September period at the moment. Bully. You don't even play Xbox, you're just happy to be here, to be honest. I think a fair few of these will be on PlayStation as well.
Helios.
Obviously not the Xbox
They search
Game
for
Studios
someone
titles.
who does not exist. The shadow. The forgotten child of a scattered race. Lost. Until now.
Oh, I'm yawning a lot. Not because of this.
Now
I think this
they
is
have
actually a
awakened
super solid
Erebon.
showing so far.
Now they have awakened me.
This looked like it was a top-down kind of game.
But I am not their hope. I am their reckoning.
Oh no. It's a sort of stealth game. Okay, this looks kind of cool. Oh, is this the new game from Compulsion?
They will not drag me into their light.
Erebon, Shadow Legacy.
Because their
No, I think they said the developer at the beginning of this, so it's not Compulsion. Alright, 2023. Game Pass again. That looks kind of cool. I'm all up for stealthy kind of games. They did not show Crash, and they're not going to show Crash. State of Decay 3?
Speak now to those who heed a darker call.
Avowed? Diablo.
Those bold enough
Diablo 4.
cross the line of sin for deeper knowledge.
Play PS4, probably try and get the PS5 next year when Street Fighter 6 comes out. Nice.
Born of blood and
Aragami, I couldn't remember what it was called. Yes. I played that Aragami 2 when that came out on Game Pass.
unlock the forbidden
Was it early this year or was it last year?
foulest black rituals. Calling forth
I'm excited to dive into this, but after the Diablo Immortal kind of controversy.
To truly embrace this power, you must take it into the world. And you
You
will
can sign up for the beta now, I believe. For this.
scorned.
They reveal Crash here. I'm going to wear a rainbow afro wig to my job interview in 2 days. That's how sure he won't be here. We got half an hour left. 20 to 15 minutes of that is probably Starfield.
Priest of Rathma,
I'm kind of surprised they're giving so long to Diablo here. I'm assuming this is Diablo.
And you will not confront the darkness alone. We are the speakers of the dead. And the dead have no mercy.
Maybe? Yeah, okay. I was like, wait a minute, is this Diablo 4? No, it definitely is. Sign up now. Someone pressed the button a little bit too early. New class, Necromancer. Alright. I think I'm probably still going to be playing a rogue.
I'm very excited to announce our 5th and final class, the Necromancer, a commander of the undead who joins the other iconic classes around the campfire in Diablo IV. These include the mighty barbarian, the elemental sorceress, the crafty rogue, and the powerful druid. And you'll want them because the demon
Just happy the Crash Multiplayer project is back on track. Yeah,
returned and
glad we got
corruption and evil as she
confirmation
fights to reclaim
about
our
that
dark
over the last
gothic
week
world
or
as
two.
her own. And it's up to you to stop her.
Who knows, we
Now,
might
Diablo
start getting more
4 is
stuff
the
before
culmination
launch,
of the
like more
25-year history of the
leaks and stuff.
franchise, building on top of the best of what's come before with some, you know, unique twists all its own. So let's dig a little deeper by watching, for the first time I might add, some Xbox Series X gameplay, while hearing from a few of the many people behind the game.
Everything you see was captured on Xbox Series X.
Diablo IV is the next generation of action RPG, melding monster slaying and loot collecting with a fully realized open world.
It's not for the faint of heart. It's gory and unnerving. It's creepy.
Diablo 4 is all about player choice.
It takes all of the pillars of a Diablo game and just expands them with all of the new features that people really love and appreciate in modern games. Whoever you see yourself being, you can create in Diablo 4.
It's important to include robust character customization because then I can play the fantasy that I want to play.
It allows you to switch around your playstyle as well.
This looks super cool.
Everything feels very powerful and fun.
I will be honest, I prefer the look of Diablo 3. I know a lot of people did not like it.
World is your journey that you take throughout Diablo 4 is your own.
I'm excited to see how the open world works with Diablo.
We've got almost 150 dungeons in the game.
Oh,
There's
150
all kinds
dungeons.
of surprises as you're exploring.
Strongholds are an enemy territory that you need to reclaim.
You might have a space that begins
Is this
as a
this year?
hostile area, but after you've cleared it out,
Also, is this going to be Game Pass? Is this going to be the big Game Pass game coming this year?
a friendly town.
Sometimes it's a new town, sometimes it's a new dungeon. There's a whole bunch of rewards that you get.
Kind of was hyped for one to be honest. Maybe if they eventually reveal it's cool, I'll get excited again, but all the pointless teasers kind of killed it for me. Yeah, it did for a lot of people, but I'm sure as soon as they announce it and it looks cool, people are going to be right back on that.
Running through the world and then
There's a lot of other
pop up and you
cool
can
games
choose
to
participate
focus on
in it,
before
or get
we even
groups
get
together
anything.
and just wail on these like giant world bosses.
Oh, this looks cool as well. World bosses in the open world with other people.
You really have to work together.
Being able to see all the players on your screen, collaborating, trying to take this big monster down, it's epic.
That is going to be so fun.
It's
Shared
so
world.
easy to create a community. It makes Diablo more of a social experience.
We've got fully enabled crossplay.
If you have an Xbox
Crossplay,
and
nice.
your buddy has a PC, you're going to be able to group up.
Or you could play couch co-op. Two people on a couch can sit there and have a great experience.
We've created specific zones where players can engage in PvP.
PvP? No, not for me and Diablo.
But you're
I'm
also
rubbish.
opening yourself up to being swung at.
if you're like really, really good, the game actually marks you as like a champion on the map.
Oh, that's cool.
You basically
Maybe I
become
will play
Pinata,
PvP.
and everyone wants to chase you down.
Endgame.
The
Oh,
last
yes.
story mission is really the beginning of a whole different part of the journey.
Now you're set up for the end game, and that end game is rich with things to do that allow you to get more and more powerful.
Whether it's new items or new dungeons or new Paragon boards, every single time you come back to play Diablo 4, there's going to be new stuff for you to experience.
And it's something that we're going to support for years to come.
I'm really excited for folks to get their hands on Diablo 4.
Just to see millions of people really enjoying the different options.
Through the campaign,
local events,
couch co-op,
endgame,
PvP, it almost doesn't end.
Don't blame Toys for Bob, but it's hard to be excited with
And
so
we
many
are
weird
so
teasers
close.
that amount into nothing. Yeah, they were probably teasing up to reveal it, and then they were pulled away from it and had to like halt development, and then went back to it and started teasing it again. And they were kind of like probably stuck in a hard place. What happened to the lowdown? Did you stop working on your podcast? Yeah, I may bring it back eventually. I just didn't have time to do it. Did that have a date then? I didn't actually see. But that looks so good. I'm very, very excited for Diablo 4. Sea of Thieves. Hey Edmund, how you doing? We're at Diablo 4 already? We're near the end here, but yeah, Diablo 4.
And as this song will spell
2023 it was. Alright, cool.
plenty to sing about. Now that you can finally be a captain, can you imagine owning your own ship, decorated with what you acquire?
Wait, you couldn't customize your ship before, could you? No.
As long as there's no profanity, you can name it just how you desire.
Booty mug boot face.
Set sail as a pirate captain. Does boatloads of new features we proclaim. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain. That's why we really think that you should play this game. And it's available with Xbox Game Pass, of course. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain. Adventure will come knocking on your door. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain. And you'll be amazed at what we have in store. The choice is yours.
Use new caching points to sell loot with ease. I don't think I'm going to be getting back into Sea of Thieves, but it was a fun game. I don't think we're getting anything Everwild. We've got 20 minutes left. Is it all going to be Starfield? Me and Belle Delphine all playing CTR together. We've got a few more game announcements, I guess, before Starfield. Maybe it's only about 10 minutes. Coco Cumber, what was that? Hey, I'll play CTO with Belle Delphine. This looks kind of cool. It's got this kind of like pixel art vibe to it. I do not play CTR anymore. The online lobbies just aren't there. But when it gets added to Xbox Game Pass, whenever that happens, like that is going to be the time when I'm going to hop back in, because there's going to be a load of new people playing that game. Ravenlock. That looks kind of cool. I'm liking the look of that. But yeah, when CTR gets added to Game Pass, it will breathe a whole new life into it on Xbox. Isn't she the water weirdo? She is indeed. Loving the aesthetic of that. Balan 2, never. Annapurna. Perna. Hey Boo, how you doing? Activision did CTR dirty, to be honest. They did. They could have been thriving still to this day. Even if we didn't get any more like Grand Prix or DLCs, like it still could have been going well if the online had been decent. What be this? Puzzle game? This is giving me puzzle game meet Death's Door kind of vibes. Don't pretend like you don't want some gamer got baffled. Hey, done with the haircut. Nice, Alien. How's it looking? This looks super chill. Is this the indie section? Cocoon. That looks like a nice chill game to play. World premiere. Have every single game that's been announced here today or shown here today been on Game Pass? Have there only been 30 games and they're all coming to Game Pass? Komi Tecmo. Team Ninja. Don't think you'll ever get the Master Wheels. Crash won't be here, my dudes. Yeah, it's not. Crash ain't here. We got just over 15 minutes left. We probably got like a few more trailers like this, and then into the old Starfield. I think the real question is, will Kojima be here? Wolong? Fallen Dynasty? These are the people who made Ninja Gaiden, right? Interesting. Was that a Game Pass? I didn't see. I think it was. I think it's a Game Pass down the bottom left. Oh yeah.
Japan is the home to some of the most talented and well-known
there he is, Big
Phil,
Phil,
anywhere in the world. We're thrilled to be working with Koei Tecmo to bring Wolong Fallen Dynasty to Game Pass day one. I'm also excited to be working with Team Ninja. It was a long
I think Canadian guy would win that.
Games for Xbox. It's great to be working with them once again. We know how important it is to our fans to continue to bring more Japanese franchises to Xbox.
Is this the Kojima?
I'm excited to announce the return of one of the most highly requested and beloved franchises to Xbox from our partners at Atlas.
Persona. The man of the moment, Mr. Phil. I think we'll get an announcement this year. I think it'll either be at Gamescom or TGAs, or just done on its own. I've never played Persona. I probably will never play a Persona, but congrats to everyone who has been waiting for Persona on Xbox. Please don't say this was the surprise announcement. Nah, I think the surprise announcement will be Kojima. All of those on Game Pass. Persona 5 is one of the best games I've played too. Jeez. Persona 5 Royale in October. There we go. Play all of them at Game Pass.
Now, I'm excited to announce a special partnership between Xbox Game Studios and one of the greatest creative minds and innovators in our industry.
Here it is.
Someone that I have admired for many years. Today, I'm pleased to share we will be working together to create a brand new experience like we've never seen before.
There he is.
こんにちは、小島秀夫です。ずっと
Yes, the game I've always wanted to make. It's a completely new game. No one has ever experienced or seen before. Is it called Overdose?
それが作れる日が来るのをずっと待っておりました。
Finally.
マイクロソフトの最先端クラウドテクノロジーとその変化によってその未知なる構想への挑戦がようやく可能となりました。少し時間はかかるかもしれませんが、これから、Xbox ゲームスタジオと提携し、皆さんに喜んでいただけるニュースをお届けしていきたいと思います。ご期待ください。
Yeah, as was rumored that it was just going to be an announcement. No trailer or nothing, but that's big.
For the first time ever, we have focused on showing
look at all those games coming to Game Pass.
Today's show
Diablo IV is not coming to Game Pass.
Lineup of global game creators of all
the
sizes.
Horizon DLC isn't. Overwatch 2 is free to play.
Unlimited potential. Games from these creators will be coming to Game Pass every single month, including Naraka Blade Point, As Dusk Falls, A Plague Tale Requiem, Pentiment, Persona 5 Royale, Somerville, and Scorn, just to name a few. And we start 2023 with the launches of some of the most anticipated titles from the teams at Xbox and Bethesda. Redfall,
Are we not getting any Todd Howard?
Minecraft Legends, Starfield, Forza Motorsport, and
more. I know they did say Todd would be here.
This has been an incredible year as we achieved record growth across console and Game Pass, with millions of people playing.
So I'm going to delete the titles, whatever it is. I think that's just the working title. It might not be called that, but yeah.
Whether that's new players joining us through Xbox Cloud Gaming, or our
Hello Neighbor, remember that? Hello Neighbor 2 is still on the way.
We could not have done this without you. A year ago,
no Halo.
We welcomed the talented studios at Bethesda Softworks to Xbox. Their teams have been hard at work, bringing their franchises to Game Pass, shipping updates to their games, and building new experiences for you to enjoy. We know that everyone has been eager to see Starfield. Our show today has highlighted gameplay, so it's only fitting that we end it with an extended first look at one of the most anticipated games in Xbox history. This is Starfield.
Please look good, please look good. Third person, maybe first person as well. We're gonna get that.
It's hard
There
to
he is.
express how excited all of us at Bethesda are to be here with you today. We're so grateful you're spending the time, and we know you've waited a long time to finally see Starfield. It's easily our most ambitious game ever. Like our previous games, it's an epic role-playing game where you get to be who you want and go where you want. But this time, you'll be exploring space. So let's jump right in. This is early in the game as you arrive on the mysterious moon of
He's got some shiny shoes. Yeah. I think this is the first like proper Bethesda game I'm gonna get into. It just works. Did you know he was a chess champion? Wait, is this gameplay? I thought this was a CGI trailer. No, I think this is CGI. I don't think it's going to look like this. Okay, this is gameplay. I love the little, like, compass map thing in the bottom left.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility
Damn,
is
this
in
looks
this
good.
direction.
Oh. I need to, after this, I'm sure that'll be uploaded in 4K. This is one I want to watch in 4K, for sure. Yeah, there's some meme video. He's like, I'm a chess champion, you know. Okay, this looks super up my street. I wonder, like, surely you can't have the whole planet like in No Man's Sky, because it's not procedurally generated, is it? How many planets? Oh, I need to know more information about this, but this is giving me the fix of what I wanted from No Man's Sky and what I enjoyed from No Man's Sky, but at a bigger scale? XP? It's gonna be skill tree? Of course. It's an RPG.
It would appear that pirates of the Crimson
We're on the moon of
are
Crete.
using the facility.
Not Crate from Star Wars. I'm liking that SMG. Whatever collector's edition they put for this game, I am buying it because it's going to have some cool sci-fi gear. Yeah, I might cover this game on the channel. I'll definitely stream it for sure, at least once, but... Oh, here we go, gameplay. Gameplay looks so much better than Fallout. This looks like it actually has decent gunplay, unlike Fallout, which was like my one worry. Do we have any videos of Crimson Desert? I don't even know what Crimson Desert is, unfortunately. Weapon case. Oh, this is like lockpicking. Oh, this is cool. The future of lockpicking. Yeah, it's very compressed on my stream, on what I'm watching, so it's probably even more compressed on my actual stream. Mission complete, updated, one small step, nice. Okay, so you can just freely switch. You got like a little jetpack thing.
After some initial encounters, you're invited to join Constellation, who, in the future the game is set in, are the last group of space explorers. To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
Guy who founded Traveler's Tales created a PS2 prototype with procedural planets where you could explore planets. Quite impressive. Oh wow. Oh wow, look at this, New Atlantis. This has like what I loved more about Destiny 1 than Destiny 2, which was it kind of had this like weird retro futuristic abandoned, which is ticks all the boxes for me. That's why I'm excited for that new Ark Raiders game.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for.
Is that the Halo ring?
As to what they are, what they're building. You'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
So, you found something?
The new guy found it.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it.
I'm assuming there's a single player. There's a few shots where it has like multiple astronauts walking by each other. I wonder if there's any like co-op.
If we can find more, we can unlock this.
I'm liking the different like environments.
Isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him.
Of course, the settled system
Kind of like a Coruscant looking place.
Priorities.
That's the Crimson Fleet!
Everybody get ready!
The fleet doesn't follow the rules. Agree to work for UCC staff. Together, we take down these cutthroat pirates.
There's a lot of pirates in this game.
Bad guys. We're peacekeepers. We protect the people of the Free Star Collective.
When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, no one quits. The only way out is death.
The path ahead may be dangerous. But we are not stopping.
Most Dusties don't even make it this far.
Because whatever lies
Oh, that place looks cool.
will change humanity. Forever.
How big is this game going to be?
That gives you a look at the stories in Starfield. But ultimately, it's not our story. It's the story you create by who you are and the choices you make. And that starts with character creation.
Whew.
It's our most flexible yet.
I mean, it looks so much better
than
than
customize all the elements of how you look.
their last games. I'm going to be on this page for like a year.
You'll pick a background that gives you 3 starting skills.
Cyberrunner, Cybernist, Diplomat, Explorer, Gang. There were so many different
Having a way with words might prove useful.
styles there.
There are optional traits, and these come with unique advantages and disadvantages. But it's not just in how you can look, but in how your character plays and develops.
Sonic game looks really bad if they replace it with Sonic. It would be good.
Previous games.
Combat, science, tech, social, physical.
And then you rank those skills up by using them and completing challenges.
Oh, nice.
And there's deep crafting systems, from running research projects
I'm liking
with
the UI.
resources you find, to crafting weapon mods needed to survive. And you can build your own outposts.
Oh.
These act as a home away from home for survival
Yes.
and resource generation. You can choose where and how to build each one, and you can hire characters you meet to keep it up and running.
That's cool. Find a nice
But
planet.
That's not all. You can even build your own spaceships.
Build your own. Can I make the Razor Crest from the Mandalorian? Just fly in the Razor Crest.
You can choose crew members. And yes, you can completely customize the look and layout.
Oh, that's cool. I see how it works now.
There's loads of different modules, ship manufacturers, and more. I have to say, it's so cool. We just absolutely love this.
It looks cool.
It's not just how the ship looks, it's how it performs, from engines to shields to weapon systems, because yes, you can fly it.
Hey, Bix, how you doing? We get a space flight. Oh. Can you just straight up just fly from planet to planet? Or is it going to be like a hyperspace kind of thing? I mean, this is very much similar to No Man's Sky in a way. Feels very No Man's Sky-ish. But probably a little bit more refined, so it's not all procedurally generated. You have actual, like, space bases and crafted planets and dock up on ships. Yeah, this is very No Man's Sky-ish. But kind of maybe with what No Man's Sky was lacking in terms of like
Can't wait for all of you to experience the game.
a proper story.
For being with us today, and thanks for all the support you've given us over the decades, especially on this game. It's been an incredible journey for us making it, but we know that's really only the beginning, for it's when all of you play it that the real journey begins. And you may be wondering, just how big is this game? So we thought we'd take one last moment and show you. Let's take a look at one of our planets, Jemison.
Looks like
You
Earth.
can land in New Atlantis, but you can also land and explore anywhere on the planet.
Anywhere on the
And
planet?
it's not just this planet, it's all the planets in the system. From barren but resource-heavy ice balls to Goldilocks planets with life. And not just this system, but over 100 systems.
No
over
way.
1,000 planets, all open for you to explore. We can't wait to see what you find.
They've got to be procedurally generated. Like, there's gonna be bits of planets that are just like nothing, for sure. But like, damn, is this getting Game of the Year next year? Lands right in the middle of the ocean, just drowns. Game over. Jeez, this game looks... I'm loving all the different variations of environments here. Yeah, if he can pull this off and it works, which I'm assuming is why like Xbox came in and were like, hey, you can delay this game. Just get it to where it needs to be. Don't make this a Cyberpunk or a Fallout 76. I was like, Starfield sounds cool from what we heard of it, but yeah, sign me up. That is the game I'm probably most excited for coming next year. And it seems to be maybe early next year. Dude, No Man's Sky is already impressive, and now this just makes it 1,000 times better. Yeah, if that can nail what it's trying to nail, then I'm sorry, No Man's Sky, but I guess No Man's Sky has the benefit of being like a multiplayer game that you can play with friends. That would be dope if you could do that with multiple people, like at least a group up to 4, but there we have it. That is the Xbox Bethesda Showcase. I think that was arguably the best showcase when comparing that to the State of Play, which wasn't really a showcase, and the Summer Game Fest showcase. Yeah, that was epic. Some of the games there looked super cool. Redfall looks super fun to play. Obviously, Starfield that we just saw. We got Arc 2 there. That one game, Diablo IV looks awesome as well. I can't wait to dive into that. That one like haunted house side-scroller platforming game looks super fun as well. We got the Forza Horizon DLC next week. Was it the 19th of July? I think it was. Of course, there's the Fallout 76 expansion with a new location. The Riot stuff coming to Game Pass is huge for the PC Game Pass. That also little pixel game looks super fun as well. The new Minecraft game also looks super fun. I'd definitely be giving that a go. If not pretty much everything we saw except for like a couple of DLCs and Diablo 4 are coming to Game Pass. Pentiment, that like weird third-person brawler battle royale game, I'll give that a go. Narak or whatever, yeah, I think it was called Narak from Team Ninja. No, Wu Long was from Team Ninja, which seems like it could be pretty cool. I will give that a 9 out of 10. That was a solid showing. We got loads of stuff basically coming in the next couple of months, and then start of next year as well. Everything there was in a year, which is crazy to think about. We're going to have a crazy 12 months of gaming, and then I'm sure next year is going to be absolutely stacked as well. Because we've got things that weren't even here, like Gotham Knights and Hogwarts Legacy, stuff like that. Crazy, crazy. Nice stream, appreciate that. No Man's Sky really disappointed me. So many blatant lies in the marketing. Yeah, they've kind of built that up over the year, and it's nothing like it was when it launched. It is, from everything that I hear, like super fun now. Like everything that they kind of promised is there now. The Case of Benedict Fox, was that what it's called? I think that game is going to be super fun to play. Also, it was called something Lock. It was like that puzzle game that kind of looked like Death's Door mixed with kind of Journey looking. That looks super fun as well. Basically nothing I was hyped for in No Man's Sky was present. Same. I remember hopping into No Man's Sky and being like, where do I find my friend? We got to the same place and we just couldn't see each other. Had fun with your videos as always. Appreciate that, Burning Motor. That was enjoyable. Starfield gameplay reveal was a decent way to end the broadcast. Yeah, that Starfield gameplay was probably the hypest thing there. They started off strong, went through strong, ended strong. I don't think there was a single point. Ravenlock, was that what it was? It was the one that you mentioned, Ravenlock. Yeah, that one. That one looks super cool and like chill. Yeah, I don't think there was a single like point in that where it kind of dipped. Maybe the Forza Motorsport stuff with the flight simulator straight after it, but that was like 3 minutes worth. So I think that was a super, super solid showcase. And yeah, they said it was going to be pretty much gameplay, and it pretty much was gameplay. So yeah, I'd give that a 9 out of 10 for sure. But yeah, that'll wrap it up for this stream. Appreciate everyone for hanging out and watching. I don't think there's anything coming up anytime soon. That's another event like this. I think there's rumors that there might be something PlayStation rated at the end of June, but I don't know if that's a showcase or anything. And I don't think we've got anything Ubisoft or EA to look forward to. So I guess the next thing is Gamescom, which of course we'll react to. I'll have some videos up on the channel this week. Disney Speedstorm, courtesy of basically Viperion, basically handing me a load of gameplay from the closed beta, which is super nice of him. So make sure you say thank you to Viperion. And there should be some other stuff on the channel as well. No Banjo, can't wait. I got enough games. Yeah, there's so much there that you don't need Banjo, but I'm sure Banjo will come eventually. Appreciate that, Burning Motor. Will do, mans. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out with me. Super appreciate it. And hopefully I'll catch you around. Have a good rest of your day, good rest of your weekend, and a good, hopefully, rest of your week. Till then, though, appreciate that. Thanks for hosting the showcase. Lots of good games coming pretty soon. Yeah, for sure. 9 out of 10. Well rated. But yeah, see you guys in the future. Bye-bye.